This is the rhythm of the
Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about Kris Jenner reportedly urging her daughter, Kylie Jenner, to secure an ironclad prenuptial agreement before any potential marriage to Timothée Chalamet. Let's talk about it, guys, because I don't know why is it that they want to push this narrative down our throats, because that's like what they're doing at this point in time. You guys know that Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, they have been on the dating map about 2 years at this point in time. I'm reading outlets that are suggesting 3, but I can't see 3, so I'm going with 2, maybe 2.5 years, because time does in fact flies. Now, also, I know that many of you guys believe that Kylie and Timothée Chalamet's relationship, it is not real. And I can really see why people would gravitate towards the relationship being fake, because of how it all started out. So as such, I understand. And because the Kylie Jenners are known to do this PR machine, this PR thing, we've seen it with Odell Beckham Jr., Kim Kardashian, Tom Brady, Kim Kardashian. So it definitely does happen a lot as well. So too have we seen it with Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny. So as such, the moment that Timothée Chalamet got out with Kylie, many of us believe that it is too forced to be real, because when it's real, you keep it cute, because every time we see images of Kylie and Timothée Chalamet, it is always Kylie who's forcing herself on that man. And you guys remember when I told you that she's gonna be the man in the relationship, because with the Kylie Jenners, they believe that they are highly ranked above other women. And that's their delulu, because it ain't true. Absolutely not. Now, it is said that Kris Jenner, she's, saying to Kylie she needs to have a ironclad prenuptial agreement. The last time we spoke about Timothée Chalamet and Kylie, I told you guys that Timothée Chalamet had allegedly, I don't know how they keep putting out these stories, and then when these things don't come to pass, I don't know how they think they're gonna look in the public eye, but you all can see that so far they're really not looking good. Not a good look for them, because you guys remember I told you about the Timothée Chalamet commissioning a jeweler for an engagement ring that was, I think it was a little bit over $300,000. It wasn't even a $500,000, and they're still giving Kylie Jenner the estimated fortune between $700 to $1 billion. And then Timothée Chalamet is worth $25 million. So if Kylie is worth anywhere between $700 to $1 billion, Timothée Chalamet $25 million. And if Timothée Chalamet is in love with Kylie, as they want us to believe, because these media outlets that Kris is using, they want us to believe that Timothée Chalamet is head over heels in love with Kylie. But it's not translating on paper, because why it's so hard? Why is it so hard to put down at least 600,000, 700,000? Because this would be her first engagement based on what we know, unless Travisscott had done something behind the scenes, which they didn't share with us. But if this was her first engagement, and if Timothée Chalamet actually loves Kylie Jenner, as they want us to believe, and he'll spare no cost or spare nothing to get her the best ring. You're telling me that a little bit over $300,000 is that cost? Like, oh please, get out of here. It is good money if someone was on the lower end as it relates to their finances. But for people with multi-million dollars, absolutely, it's not given. Anywho, it is said that Kris Jenner is concerned about protecting her daughter's substantial fortune, right? As I've said, they're saying it is somewhere between 700 million to a billion. She hasn't made it onto the Forbes billionaire list. We know that she made it there once. And after making it on that list, what did happen? Well, Forbes came back and dragged her because all the details, all the tax documents, paperwork, everything was forged. And, Forbes blew the entire thing open. So I don't think she's at $1 billion as yet, unless they're into some kind of money laundering scheme. And which, if they're in, I really would not be surprised about that, because that is how a lot of these businesses launder and hide their money. They funnel their money. Like, for example, someone may take $600 million out of Britney Spears' account, and they may invest it in their makeup business. And then the money is funneled through other channels like mortgage and loans and all of that. So unless she's doing something like that, she could still be a billionaire, but she wasn't on the Forbes billionaires list. So I really don't believe that she is at $1 billion. She could be at 700 million though. And 700 million is a lot of darn good money. That's still good money. She really doesn't need to lift a finger another day in her life. But at this point in time, it is just all accolades for her and passion projects and hoping that they, give her more recognition. I don't think that Kylie's projects are necessarily so much about money. While her end goal is about money, I think she really wants to make a independent name for herself. And I believe she wants to hit that billionaire mark. Now, let's continue with what Madame Kris Jenner is suggesting, because they're saying that Kris Jenner is concerned about protecting her daughter's, substantial fortune, because she wants to ensure that Kylie's assets are safeguarded. And that is completely natural, because as a mom, you're always going to be protective of your kids. And we know that Kris Jenner is like a helicopter mom. She wants to be in that room when her kids are delivering, when the girls are having a baby. Even if it means excluding the father of the kid. So Kris Jenner is that helicopter mom. So with her giving Kylie Jenner this advice, it's definitely not coming as any surprise. But I do believe that Kylie and Timothée Chalamet is about to put on some shock effect, because people are so doubting their relationship. And I believe that they're into, trying to one up on everyone. So I believe that it would be all fun and games if they do in fact pull off a public engagement. But then the major challenge of that would be for them to make it down the aisle. That's going to be the challenge. And then once they get down the aisle, to stay married. Now, also, do you guys remember we saw a report that suggested they were looking for, some kind of, home. And I think it was Italy, right? Somewhere there. Yes, Italy. They said that Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, they had bought a home together. It was like something small, not a major purchase, but they're looking to make Italy like their forever home, and they're looking to make a very big purchase. Now, I don't believe that that report is true, because if you look at what they're building out there in LA, they're basically building a community, and the only people in that community is just them, the mom, the siblings. They're all in a circle. So as such, I don't think that Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner are looking to buy any mansion together. Maybe like a apartment in Paris, so that whenever they're there on business or work, it is easier for them to find something that's familiar, that's cozy, and that suits their needs. So basically something that gives them that functionality that they truly need. Anyway, guys, that's Kris Jenner saying she wants Kylie to get a ironclad prenup before she walks down the aisle with Timothée Chalamet. Do you think that this is just another wishful thinking, another PR mind games that they're playing with the public? I want to hear from you guys. While you're at it, thumbs up, share, stay safe, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.